time for GMA Life. Unveiling new TikTok tools, getting users the help they need for their mental health.
Then their American dream, a hardworking family building their food business. Then this happened, making their dream come true.
Plus, Robin Roberts and superstar Lionel Richie heading back to Tuskegee, Alabama, showing you a new side to the city's rich history.
And dancing into the ballroom, Michael in the judge's seat on Dancing with the Stars. Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamato.
And I'm Ashin Singh, and right now we're backstage in the GMA Green Room. Coming up on GMA Life, two legends, Robin and Lionel Richie, visiting the place where they were born, Tuskegee, Alabama.
Can't wait to see that. Plus, we'll take you behind the scenes with Michael joining the judges of Dancing with the Stars. And as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, we're celebrating one Mexican-American family and their dream of building a business.
But first, TikTok making changes and adding new features in an effort to prioritize and protect the mental health of its users. Eva Pilgrim has the details.
In the social media world, people are searching for community and information. TikTok knows that, and it's now making moves in an effort to help their users.
I'm a savage.
From dance tutorials.
Hey guys, so this is a day in the life of a GYN
To day in the lives, over 34 million videos are posted on TikTok every day.
Your feelings are important. Your fear is valid.
And with videos about mental health getting over 175 billion views, this morning the app is unveiling new tools aimed at helping.
When people are searching for certain topics in TikTok, they'll now be connected to trusted resources right from the experts.
Now, when people search for words like depression, anxiety, or trauma, in addition to videos from creators, they'll be guided to information from the National Institute of Mental Health and the Cleveland Clinic.
We want to make sure that they're getting the most accurate and safe information available.
Earlier this year, the Surgeon General said that while social media can have benefits, it can also pose risks like negative body image, sleep difficulties, and depression. TikTok is now adding tools to help manage your screen time, giving you the option to limit your daily use, even offering break suggestions and sleep reminders, customizable in the app. Now, if you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, confidential help is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, an incredible story of survival that bonded two babies together for life.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. They started as NICU neighbors facing the same heart disease. Now, they're roommates in college and they're thriving.
What we've been through in the past, I feel like gives us some hope.
It's rare to find two college juniors this reflective, but they've faced many challenges in their 21 years.
We were terrified when we found out about Tate's diagnosis.
I would pray, just asking God to let him come home and sleep one night.
Both Seth Rippentrop and Tate Lewis, born just 2 weeks apart in 2002, diagnosed in utero with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, where the left side of the heart doesn't form properly. The fix? Reconstruction of the right side of the heart so it can do the job of both.
It's a defect that is uniformly fatal if it's not taken care of within the first few days of life.
Both boys given a 40% chance at survival and a promise of at least 3 major surgeries. The moms met in the hospital NICU, their boys in side-by-side rooms. While Seth stopped at 3 surgeries, Tate had 5, plus a stroke that paralyzed a vocal cord. But both boys beat the odds and now can't remember a time without each other.
I was just always very aware of the fact that I had half of a heart as a kid, and I just always knew that there was something different.
And today, the former NICU neighbors chose to be roommates again at the University of Texas at Dallas.
That's the most rewarding aspect of what we do, is to see these patients reach adulthood and to be able to fulfill their dreams.
And while the boys may have lifelong complications, they are wholeheartedly positive, never taking life for granted.
This was something we were born with, and so we have to treat it with care, but also we have to live life as well and set goals.
We've already defied so many odds, and we've already gone against so many expectations of what our life was going to be like. So it makes me really hopeful for the future.
Here we are in our GMA control room. And it's time now for Dancing with the Stars.
That's right, our very own Michael appearing as a guest judge, and we have exclusive behind-the-scenes footage.
It really was a special night when you come into this ballroom and you feel the energy and you see everyone take the dance floor and give it their best shot. It really is inspiring, and it is something to behold with your own two eyes and in this mecca of dance. And you've got to see it to believe it. And I got it right here for you to see. Take a look.
This season of Dancing with the Stars is on fire.
Now we're cooking with some hot sauce.
And while I might not be dancing in the ballroom, I've always had some fancy footwork of my own. Never too shy to try out new moves.
Now, how long do I have to do this before I learn how to get on my toes?
The show, now in its 32nd season, boasting an A-list roster of celebrity guest judges. So I figured it was my turn to take a stab at it for week 3's Motown night. But first, I needed a little advice from the one and only Carrie-Ann Inaba.
Whoa, complete difference this week.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Before I would play a game, I had like a pre-game ritual. Do you have a pre-show ritual?
Because I was a dancer, right, I was always kind of afraid to talk. So speaking was always my fear. So I run through a list of words and I just say a whole bunch of like adjectives so that they're all in front of mine so that when I speak, oh, by the way, my friend, we only have 20 seconds to speak.
That's it? It takes me that long to say my name. Like 20 seconds, that's no time at all.
Michael,
My man.
You ready for this?
I'm a little nervous, but I know you got it.
Take me in there, you ready?
Here in Tinseltown, I walked right into the ballroom, ready to give out some scores as a guest judge on last night's Dancing with the Stars.
8.
Time to put on my ballroom best.
Do you think it's understated?
If that were buttoned, I'd be disappointed.
Only my chest is protruding. Yeah, but you know, you're gonna give them what they want. I hope you filmed all of this.
Yeah, you're giving us what we want.
Okay, well, I'm ready. Are you, Michael?
Oh, I'm ready.
6, 5, applause!
Live from Hollywood, it's Motown Night on Dancing with the Stars.
Joining our judges is the co-anchor of Good Morning America, Michael Strahan. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, thank you.
Michael, what does Motown mean to you?
I grew up on Motown. Motown is incredible music. Motown is a vibe. Motown is perfect for tonight because along with great music, we have great dancing. So I'm looking forward to it. Have a great night.
The night heating up.
I looked at you and I said, that's a matador. No bull wants to mess with him. First dance, first comment.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a football game. I got hit, now I'm calm.
That's how you start the show. That's how you start the show. I was like, my guy's got better voice. He already throwing little rhymes. Oh, he already knows. He got his little sayings.
The stars put their best feet forward.
And I'm looking, going, look at the footwork. He can dance on hot coals and not burn his feet. That was fantastic. I hated you on the football field. I hated you. What was? No, because you knew this guy was going to hurt you. But I love watching you dance. It was sexy, seductive, satisfying, sensational. What else starts with an S outside of my last name? I thought you brought your hips out of the ice age. Oh, yes. You did it.
I need love to ease my mind.
Giving out the first 9s of the season.
9.
A night to remember, jam-packed with fancy footwork.
You gotta trust, give it time, no matter how long it takes.
I enjoyed watching it so much that I wish you two were still dancing.
So what'd you think, Michael?
Fantastic.
And that's a wrap.
I will.
Let's come back. Let's bring it back.
Well, we give Michael a 10 out of 10. When GMA Life returns, Alex Perez helping to surprise a family-owned business.
Plus, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Lori's telling us which pink products have the right stuff.
Welcome back to GMA Life. It's time now for the right stuff. And this week, we are together in pink, spotlighting gifts that give back to the community in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. To get these deals, scan the QR code on your screen. So we're kicking things off here with beauty. Not only do you get 4 long-lasting, perfectly pigmented lipsticks plus this makeup bag, you get a statement-making, adorable bag that I think you can use as a makeup bag or a regular bag to support one of the beauty industry's most impactful breast cancer awareness initiatives, the Estee Lauder Company's breast cancer campaign, which since 1992 has supported life-saving research, education, and medical services for breast cancer. 100% of the purchase price of this pretty in pink kit goes to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We picked this one up at Ulta, and they also have a Gorgeous Ways to Give campaign, which aims to donate $50 million to the BCRF by 2024. That starts at $36. Okay, moving right along to flowers. Who doesn't want to give or receive flowers, especially when you know they're doing a world of good? We have long loved Urban Stems for their fresh blooms, the ease of ordering, and their reliable delivery. So we were thrilled to spread the word that for the 6th year in a row, Urban Stems is offering 5 pink bouquets and plants during the month of October that will support the BCRF with a contribution of $10,000 from these purchases. There's a gorgeous variety to choose from and a beautiful way to help advance one of the leaders in breast cancer research, the BCRF. And these bouquets start at $58. Now we're going to move on to a female-founded small business that's doing good. This one, Lamel, which was started by 2 sisters who wanted to create collectible, stylish jewelry that you could wear every single day, and I really think they nailed it. They are giving back in a big way with their Opal Breast Cancer Awareness bracelet. They'll be donating 25% of proceeds from the purchase of this gold bead bracelet with a sparkling Aurora pink opal to the Regarding Cancer Foundation. Their mission is to provide free support and resources to cancer patients and their caregivers by matching them with newly diagnosed patients with a peer survivor of the same cancer or cancer patients or caregivers. It's a delicate accessory with a strong impact, and those start at $62. Next up, sweaters. Carrie Rosenthal, who is an amazing artist, designer. She's actually the mother of a breast cancer thriver, and she was inspired to take her signature vibrant artwork and design a line of clothing and accessories, home decor in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month for Bloomingdale's. So we were especially taken by this heart patch sweater. It comes in 3 different colors, as you can see. It's really comfy, incredibly chic, and it's under $100. It's exclusive to Aqua at Bloomingdale's. For each piece from the collection sold through the end of the month, Bloomingdale's will donate 10% of that purchase to the BCRF, and these start at $88. And finally, there's something to be said for a great practical item that everyone can use: socks. But not just any socks. These Sticky Bee socks, which would also be a great gift for anyone, are from a female-founded brand that weaves different positive mantras into every pair of grippy socks. This particular pair of Be Brave socks donates 20% of sales to the Pink Fund, which provides financial support to help meet basic needs and allow breast cancer patients in active treatment to focus on getting better while improving survivorship outcomes. And these start at $16. To shop these deals, just scan the QR code or go to goodmorningamerica.com. Now to Hispanic Heritage Month. Alex Perez celebrating a Mexican-American family and their dream of building a business here in the U.S. Take a look.
Olga Sotelo and her family work around the clock to keep their food truck running. They've always wanted an actual restaurant, but that dream always seemed out of reach until now.
La Esquina Food Truck is bringing a mouth-watering taste of Mexico to the Sunshine State. From delicious birria or beef stew tacos to esquites, a tasty corn salad.
Es un sueño hecho realidad para mí, para dejar para nuestras generaciones ya en este país que nos ha recibido con mucho amor.
It all began with a sueño, a dream. Olga Sotelo and her children moving from Mexico to the United States nearly 20 years ago, with aspirations of one day running her own restaurant. With help from her 3 children, the family opening this food truck in 2018. Their launch, dismal, earning less than $10 a day. But they persisted and had faith. Word of their homemade, delectable dishes would spread, and then an unexpected surprise. The COVID pandemic hit, and they switched to no-contact delivery. And suddenly, business was booming.
What would you want people to know about you as your immigrant experience, and really how you've come with very little and worked very hard to have more?
I think you just follow your dreams. It is difficult at first, but once you start, really working, there's nothing you cannot do in this country.
And now, 5 years after their launch, they're ready to expand.
How would you feel if you had a restaurant, not a food truck, but a brick and mortar place where your customers could come?
Es mi segundo sueño. My second sueño.
Well, guys, we have a little surprise for you. We talked to our friends over at Siete Family Foods. I'm sure you heard of them. They're a Mexican-American food brand. And they also started as a small business, and they want to help other businesses become successful. So Siete Family Foods has actually written this for you guys, so you can see it. It's a big check for $50,000. You can see it right there. And I can see the emotion in your eyes there. Olga, what are you feeling? Look at the surprise.
Thanks.
You can't even talk, huh? $50,000. Just want you to be able to see it right there. See? Jose, you even have a few tears in your eyes, I see.
Oh, no, it's just, it's probably the AC. It's a little dusty.
You all have worked so hard together. And this $50,000 from Siete Foods, Family Foods, is part of the Juntos Fund, the Together Fund. And actually, they're going to be giving out $2 million over the next 5 years to small businesses like you all who are trying to become successful and are determined to find that success. So,
really.
And those tears of joy kept flowing for them after that interview. They say they are already working hard on using that big gift to turn their restaurant into a reality.
Thank you, Alex. Here we are backstage at my favorite place, our GMA pantry.
It's good to know that this is your favorite place. When GMA Life returns, Robin's conversation with Lionel Richie back in the place where they were both born, Tuskegee, Alabama.
Welcome back to GMA Life. Here we are outside our Times Square studio, and we're bringing you a story from Robin Roberts.
That's right, she recently traveled to her birthplace, Tuskegee, Alabama, to talk to Lionel Richie, a fellow Tuskegee native. Take a look.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh, welcome home, my friend.
That's a good way to start. I like it.
No place like home for Lionel Richie and me, down in Tuskegee, Alabama. Oh, I know, because even your mama, she taught my siblings.
That's what I'm saying.
School teacher, yeah. What's it like for you to be back, your roots?
This is more than just the birthplace. We grew up in history. And so things that people are trying to read about, it was every day. Everybody had title and merit.
The city of nearly 9,000 people, home to historic figures like Rosa Parks, educator and civil rights leader Booker T. Washington, and the proud Tuskegee Airmen.
Just imagine in this community, you couldn't vote, but everybody had a plane. Go figure that.
Among the first African-American aviators fighting for this country during World War II, my father, Colonel Lawrence E. Roberts.
We grew up on this military base, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had a standard for all of us. Failure is not an option.
My daddy
Did he use the same thing?
Oh my!
So
I did. I got. He used to say it was not an option.
Failure was not an option.
Here at the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site, a moment to relive our roots with the troops' original training planes. These are parachutes.
Yeah.
And they were packed mainly by women. And a chance to get hands-on.
It has to fit in the bag. Yes, of course.
I'm glad they weren't depending on us.
Well,
wait a minute.
Our troops will definitely be dependent on you.
Lionel, joined by his fellow American Idol judges Katy Perry and Luke Bryan, receiving a warm Tuskegee welcome.
This is our 7th year together as a group, 22 years of American Idol. And they came up with this wonderful idea. Let's go back to where all of the judges came from. And of course, I get to show off Tuskegee. To bring it back here for me is a chance to get them to understand the roots of another kind of Black America that people don't get to hear and talk about every day.
Taking them to learn about the legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen, also known as the Red Tails. Then stopping by Lionel's childhood home.
The rumor around town is Lionel's been working on that house for 50 years, but it's true.
But there's a backstory to the house as well.
Booker T. Washington's sister is on the deed to the house. That was the house that Booker T. gave to my grandmother and grandfather. Can you imagine?
Katie and Luke visiting where Lionel spent most of his beloved early years. Formerly Tuskegee Institute, the now Tuskegee University.
While you were here, that little musical group, winning some talent shows, then goes to Motown, the Commodores. But Lionel, did you have any idea the level of success you would achieve?
Robin, let me tell you something. Not in my wildest dreams. I mean, now we just talked about the airmen, PhDs and doctors and lawyers and planes and flying and stuff. And here I am talking about we're the Black Beatles and we're going to take over the world. But they wanted to help me out of a side door. 5 years later, we hit. But what I'm surprised at is that it kept going.
With more than 125 million albums sold worldwide, Lionel's taking his wide-ranging music catalog back to the Strip.
Las Vegas, what are some of your favorite classics you like to perform?
Hello, All Night Long. I mean, you name it. I mean, Easy. And of course, now with my American Idol newbies, you know, I've got 9 to 12-year-olds going, Lionel, there's Lionel, and singing Easy.
The judges searching for the next star.
My sister, she reminded me, she said it was the first house on the right.
Just a few feet away from my birthplace home.
But that's where I came home from the hospital. This was military housing. No place like home.
Before wrapping up our hometown tour, I figured I'd take my own shot at Hollywood.
I did write a song with NDRE. Life is a journey. It's not a destination. There are no mistakes. There's chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets because all we have is now. Beautiful day.
Well, you could go to Hollywood.
Thank you, Robin. The new season of American Idol returns to ABC in early 2024.
Can't wait to check that out. That's all for GMA Life. Thank you for joining us.
See you guys next week.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.